talk to you for a minute about what happens if you start saving earlier or younger as compared to delaying your savings program, your investment program, until somewhat later in life. To do that, we're going to take a look at two individuals, John and Roger. And we're going to see the difference in their investments when they change their time period over which they're investing. Okay? Let's look at John first. John's a pretty astute, careful guy. He's got good control over his finances. He's got a good eye on the future, and he's very disciplined. And he says he's going to start at age 25. And for 30 years, up till age 55, for 30 years, he's going to save $200 a month. And we'll make the interest rate that they earn on their savings the same, 6% per year. Now remember, we're doing this on a monthly basis. So we've got to move our calculations over to a monthly figure. He's got 30 years. He's going to save $200 a month, so 12 times a year. His end is going to be 360. Okay with that? He's got an end of 360 because he's doing 30 years on a monthly basis. Also, what about the 6%? That's an annual rate, so his interest rate is going to be 6 divided by 12 because he gets 1/12 of 6% each month. If John does this, how much will he have at the end of 30 years at age 55? Can you do that with your calculator? Let's do it real quick. Clear the registers. I got 200 for the payment. I'm going to make it a negative. We got 360 for N. We got 6 divided by 12 for the interest rate. What are we going to compute? Compute the future value. How much money will John have? Answer, $200,903 and some change. Okay? That sounds intuitively plausible. He's saving $2,400 a year for 30 years. That's going to be $72,000 plus interest. That sound right? $2,400 a year for 30 years. $72,000 out of his pocket. That with this interest is going to grow to $200,000. That's pretty nice, isn't it? $72,000 out of pocket, and at the end you reap $200,000 in value. Well, as I said, John's a pretty disciplined guy. He knows how to keep control of his costs. He knows a particularly important word in personal financial management, and that word is no. No, I'm not going to buy that. No, I'm not going to charge that. Okay? And he's disciplined enough to put his $200 a month into the bank or wherever. Earning 6%, he comes out with $200K. Not bad. How about Roger? Well, Roger's the kind of guy we use another term for. We call him a slacker. He's not real disciplined, and he's not going to be able. He thinks he's not going to be able to save money until he's age 35. So he's only going to be able to put this money in the bank for 20 years. He's going to make the same interest rate. So he's going to delay saving by 10 years. How much money will he have in the bank? Same calculation. $200 a month, 20 years times 12. So our N is 240. 6% divided by 12 is our interest rate, right? So we've got the payment of 200. We'll make that a negative. He's got 240 for N, 6 over 12 for I. Do the calculation real quick. I'm going to make the 200 negative, 240 for N, and 6 divided by 12 for the interest rate, and compute the future value. And good old strict Mr. Roger comes up with only $92,408.18. Look at the comparison there. And maybe I can make it even more clear. How much money did Roger save? $200 a month for 240 months. What's that? He saved $48,000. And it didn't quite double. John saved, what did we say? $72,000. And it went up by a factor of what? Almost 3 times. Simply by starting earlier. So if you're talking about saving money, I don't care how small the amount is. The sooner you put that money in the bank or wherever it's going to be earning interest, earning a return, the sooner that money is out there earning a return, the sooner it goes to work for you, and you don't have to work at all, and it's earning interest on itself. Now, to me, the moral of this story is, as you look at the future, the better you can adapt your lifestyle, your organization, your self-discipline to making these kinds of payments into an investment of some sort, the brighter is going to be your future. And these days, when people are living longer, the availability of that money when you get ready to stop working is going to be critical. So start soon, even if it's a little. Stay absolutely disciplined and enjoy life, even if it's on a diminished scale for a few years, okay? Thank you.